stuck around, stick to my hip hop you in place. If you dislocate, don't diss on the low, drop it in the DM or fight where you want, don't be smart. It's got to be clean, market some funky shit like GTA. I'm a monkey around, spaced out with the contraband. Knew I fell far from the apple tree, more like the cunt natural devil, like a country band. I have my spirit and agenda, no sole purpose, family aloha. When I lean low to stitch high complaints, ignore collective in my calm gathering, played by the wrong gesture. I have some cards up my sleeve. I hit a pill, flipped and swapped the description, unintentional improvise proscript, rely on my gut to guess, turn over on the match game, severe shake, urge to get rid of the healing cycle that just ends up in me getting sick again. Frankenstein, scared of fire, I don't see the beauty in it when they call me a ice cold fucker. No meth, but I still operate taking on the mindset of Mr. White, wiping down these lines with a nose. Eye security measures got me patted down, no poker face cause it wouldn't matter anyways. You saw my lot behind the feigning as my jester. Jack, ace, king, queen, heart, diamond, clover, green light, jack. The aces renal feels like cancer in my rectal residual. Exchange and rearrange the whole descalation in the situation, pop and place, push the arm in the socket, get me fired up before I fix you to cool me down. I go along with your act and you laugh at me. Sick fag wants to provoke like a clown, bitch. Is it violence you're really trying to promote? You're the remote to your stations, you better channel it. Who is you even looking at a nigga that won't respond? The dead airing through the screen, telepathic message. I hear a howl basically telling me I did enough, I shouldn't do any more damage. Ghost, see you later, some prospect soon. From here on out I RESP want real far, honed my skills 1v1 my kills, battle royales like a Fortnite server. I enclose my circle, inclined to deny what I'm going to accept may or might not be right. It's the way, hope you know it is, and that's how it goes. Let's all this just be a mayhaps, Rick mayhem, havoc on that habit, nabbit, bibbit after I biff, no boof. You say the pills broken on the chin, apron, naking brackets, stunned to a staple, paper clipped, dude to the table, unstable blade to my temple, laid out cold. Love is unable, I wish I could be in my faithfulness. I'm always out of twist of a wrist, a handful strained like a over masturbated clitoris, overwhelmed, can't buy time. I wait weeks spending it thinking, but without my homies I need a chick. Life's bogus, I'm impaired, need a pair, just a bull. Guess life is shit and the loneliness is impatient. I've been polite in the uptightness, I'm getting rusty, scrape off my edges, leaving incisions, chest strangulated, and the rotten erosion in the circulatory system. Clostridium tetany. The day I get a Glock is the day I get a chick. Put 2 and 2 together, 3000 my score each time, bouncing like her titties and the moved circular riddling. I'm going to protect a bitch. Riddling questions, are you going to take advantage of my protection? Are you going to be evident and be a dimwit like it's hard to stay away from rats when you're the mastermind? Master your mind and don't be a damn witness. You behold something, don't go hauling off. We all hold something and keeping it close, lip sealed, bite the skin between the teeth, nervously rocking my jaw. I looked into a world of hell and the words can't describe the energy of the pain. Upon that fell ran a train, not her tunnel, trail it all up to her face. If she wants to go fast, we hit the turbo, give her a blast. I hit the curve, felt it in her ass. It wasn't half, she was full to the brim, brewing up a shot after me. She cream pied a lot. Grim thing was she had no spirit. You better not come prepared with blanks. A hollow wainer, if she's hollow don't wean her. Her attention's not to be won or won. Losing all hope, feels like everything's done and all the color in my life is tasteless, dying and useless. My life's not what it's cracked up to be. When I rap this, even acknowledging is sharing how I'm knowing this. I got stupid courage like Eustace. I talk like I'm from Houston, Texas. When I taste something gaggably ass, intellectually and delectably, selectively intelligent, commendable. I represent myself, it's a talent agent, secondary secretary. Don't know her primaries, no missions. Objective is simple, something to obtain at the end, but at the same time keep a open mind. Sidetracking is the key. Too many occupied priorities. You had the main one once a week or bugs, then we drop like flies. Dies from partying. What's funny is that everything flies even though we see our body dead. Besides the spirit, the party go jumping loud, gain hit that grass, a high that makes it hard to grasp. Gasp, head rush like I lost touch with gravity in a reality gap. I feel like I jumped over a far space between me and the land. I tempted to walk straight, spin to the ground like an outward feint. This is outwar shacking Tony like them flakes. 2-piece strikes under my eye. I got the aim, I'm on my eye game. You think you can strike me? Pins marvel, I'm the captain. You go down like Iron Man in the end game. Infinity thoughts, no drawouts, just got ruled out. You fell off, ruined. Either way you can't stick it to me where you stand, knowing the line is drawn to a finish. I just make a new one over your cross, no take backs. You should have caught that the last second. Now you were last to me second. I feel like I'm going turbo, grinning on the wave back. Your girl, throw it away, give up on the jockey. She couldn't rip that tough jerky. She didn't get one pearl even After sucking and jerking like a hoe, growing into it, not even being surrounded, she's just so really untoned. It's good to be unfiltered, express yourself, just not the disgusting manner that disgraces you're digged and buried behind, losing dignity, no pride in that. How are you proud? You're not fooling anybody, treating yourself like shit and reflecting out on everybody struggling in your inner body. You're sinner, we all are, just don't do the big shit. Getting ahead of yourself is biting off more than you can chew. Viking overdose. Mushrooms got you in the state of hypnose like a hippo, you drown in that mud. A hippie nose grows on instinct like your weed in the dirt. Dark secret white lies, good lighting, secure sprinkler system. I take the med morph into assist, it feels like my head's about to pop under this pressure. I walked in but couldn't resist, now it's against me, trying to reject my ableist, flip the scripts and turn the tables on me. My happiness is in the abyss, a waste of time trying to explain. Toying with you is lit, it's all flushed away to a sewer for sewage smell cleared. Still can tell I trashed it, air spray won't mask it. If I can sue age for my life back, time is money and it's a drain on my life force. Wouldn't be chained cuz that means I'm claimed. Understand I'm rightfully mind charmed and free from my body weight. Chime in like a game plan huddle, we're thinking of murder while we cuddle. We grow into lion killers, cattle back like the water buffalo coming for you, a stampede. You just stand by, fuck you to a pink stream, literally before figuratively beating the piss out of you. Snot shit whatever slaps some sense into your head and knocks the wind out of you, giving you a chance. Get out of my sight before I kick you out of view. I feel like Liu Kane, I got that Lou on my cane. She slide on it like the club, blunt force trauma. She couldn't remember her dub. I take back my money and call her a cab, Uber drive her around, or she's eating, nodding out, throwing up, bending down like a roller coaster. She rambles around, scandalous troubles. I take them out, they still live. You're on the side of the road, hopefully you remember where you still live. Being a jackass like girls are to guys sometimes. Submit your committed devotion and like the devil I'll show you evolution. A irrelevant solution but still a contagious infection to the interaction. Attract action, in fact this is a movie in real time. All the files are deleted, if not captured it goes by your memory muscle, corrupted from the paranoia previous. Earlier tedious researcher staring at those titties spacing off. I unintentionally reach for a squeezer when I was consciously not paying attention to the urges that gained more traction over no hesitation, like saying shit that you weren't even thinking. You didn't show it but your soul was bleeding on a different page. Your material needs self-restraint, no resentment, sentimentary compliments, essential to let go of your entertained ideas. Easy enough, just relax. Vagina unlocks, free from that room. I go back in broomstick, sweep up the dirt in a box like a kept up cheeky fox. I see her foxy like she winds me out. I pop out like Jack, now you've given me attention, where was it for? The past saturation got me skin and bones, bad to the bone, not attached, skin worn then ditched. He tried to get under mine, I undermine yours, you're under a mine. Be careful how you let off your foot or the blast will be set off. Pressure on my plates, it wasn't sensitive in any way, still a personal semantics, statistic obligation in the form of Annalise ticks. I'm being prestigically in particular sarcastic, and the dramatic optimism, it's like auto-autism. Narrow it down to diverse, I understand shit, to empathetic even for my desires. It can't inquire me twentangle, caring for people while trying to help me, so-called organic like it's impossible. I feel like a Burger King flick the crown like a green ball of mucus of you have nothing to say, you're mute to us, mic us up, you best be the hype boy. Keeping it pumping while I distract as the decoy, a getaway driver Corvette like Cordy, and a scapegoat artist escape. Taking notes, let's wrap this up, rounding to a lasso. I let go once and reel you back in, you don't last. Ho, telling me I'm a flop, you never made it to my cock and you would be out of breath before then, so I guess I got a head start. Finished before you, lying before me there was a trace. I left and continued the line. I really held up the cafeteria, she was dirty all along, shouldn't have spreaded it, trying to clean the bacteria. Metaphoric entendre on me, she turned into a endura, she wasn't being careful, unconsciously sacrificing your hearts to your last guy. Somehow you're rewarded with a star. Life teaches you something, it isn't mattering if you learned of your special self burned. Why are you so hurt and confused? If you were really that straight, why did you confuse round like a bomb, tear out your wrist trying to undetonate right outside my house? Time's ticking faster, my heart is pulsing slower, the attack is on the come up, terrorizing me. All fingers pointed to the Indian. Allah our bad, all aboard our flight with the native, no artillery arsenal, nuclear, Taliban, jihadist, Muslim, terrorist, Islamic, assertive in asserting panic and fear, globe ball selection, toying with earth, spinning on a axle, synchronized bar, shit like a loose apple, stick wobbly on its head just like my feet drill with my body. Your girl can't get off it, enough speech, your therapy lies on what your trauma did, rely on your realization of the residualization of this world, inclined in cancellation of the broad spect of the constellation. I Can't read your mind like imaginary depiction playing Pictionary at the cemetery with a conversary on the solitary not celebratory collaborate in my collaboratory dance still a breakdown self-destruct in the category of a stage 5 hurricane to a super outbreak like a novocaine it's super big in a hurry it's Star Trek in the cosmos of the galaxy inhuman like a alien light speeds like a room with the switch you can never get the catch cause they always change the subject before you can get on each suspicion that there's something wrong like you're trying to be funny and act me in a bad betray gay portraying you're no nigga rude panda red I got training with no protein to give you didn't know did you swap spit with a whore you're bound to catch semen I was like I know no actually I wasn't. Jealous never mind I wanted to stop you from Frenching her cause you don't know where her mouth has been where it was that dry taste with the unspeakable gut means you've been kicking it all along with the wrong slut you're not chosen she choosed attending bro stop pretending loyalties for G's never put AF on that you got your besties that will never end until that brothers before hoes your choice was. Clothes aligned in the middle like the laser leading to the sniper out the window CIA a reverse AI computer and I for compute high life in low standards drug dealer completion competing no company for a brand of the seat is left empty I take on the charge like a supervillain stroking his cat on a wheelchair sitting comfortably preferably monologues are for glazers are the straight analog going down for chapters all chapped tears.